Hey Capricorn! Welcome to your August 2020 weekly reading. This is your guiding chariot. This is going to be a timeless general reading for all Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. Some general rules out the gate. Timeless because no matter when you find this video, the message will be relevant. It'll come to you when it's meant to. So just because you stumble upon this video in September, in December, next July, doesn't matter. Time is just an illusion anyway. My only ask of you is that since this is a general reading, take it as it resonates. Do not try to force any messages. If there's a card or a message that comes through, it doesn't fit your situation, doesn't fit what you're going through, that message just wasn't meant for you. So leave it on the table or on the comforter in this instance and take the rest. So if you guys saw my Timeless Tuesday video, you'll know I am not at home right now. I am visiting some of my best friends in the Big Island or on the Big Island, so I am away for the moment. So forgive this. The videos may change for the next 2 weeks. Who knows? This is how it is today. So yeah. So I don't know. I hope you enjoy this new format, but let's get into your reading. All right. So Capricorn, we are going to pull some oracle cards first, and then we'll get into your tarot message. So I'm going to pull a couple. So you may connect with all of them, you may connect with a few. I'm not going to do the flippers. I want to, but we're going to let them jump. Yes. Nice one so far. I'm going to get at least 3. We'll go for 3-ish. Who knows? You might get more. Capricorn, you're getting a lot of flippers. You're actually the first video that it's been doing this. Interesting. Makes me wonder if there's something trying to come through, like maybe someone's trying to send you a message or trying to speak up. Again, we're doing it. But like we're not, like the transmission's just not getting through. It's an interesting little thing to do. There we go. Okay. That would be... That's a whole bunch. We're not taking those. We will take these too. Oh, look. You got a little hider. So you get a little bonus one. We're going to give you 4. Very interesting. I've actually never gotten this card. I might read this one from the book. I don't think I've ever actually seen that one. All right, so first card that came out, beautiful, wishing well, love this. We also got Moonlight that came out with these cards as well. So we just had the new moon last night, so I hope you guys set some intentions. If not, don't worry, energy is still here. You can do it tonight. But beautiful time to set intentions, to make that wish, to cast that intention out, right? You know, taking that penny, throwing it on. You can also see in this card, there's this, you can kind of see this like mask up here. Sorry, the light's coming from a different side. I keep casting shadows. But you can see there's this magic. It's almost like everyone's listening, right? All your guides are listening as you cast this wish, as you put this intention out. It's definitely being heard, which I love. So, and again, coupling it with the moon, right? Even more energy. The moon in this particular deck does mean something a little different. You can kind of see this owl, right? I believe it's an owl. Yeah, you can kind of see an owl up in this card. So there is, I always see this particular moonlight card very similar to how I would read the moon in a tarot deck, but coming up with wishing well, it's literally making me think of tapping into the moon, right? And that light coming down on you. There may be some secret wisdom in there as well. So for those of you who, you know, it like makes me think like Akashic Records, past lives. So there might be some downloads coming to you, especially through dreams, right, at nighttime. So it's slightly different than where this card normally goes, but that's just what we're getting today. I am going to read goblins. So, because this is kind of giving me the idea that there might be something lurking in the shadows and someone kind of keeping their eye on you. Could be a little ooky spooky as well. Not ooky spooky, that's not the word. But like, not super supportive. This could be a little shady here. We also have details, which is all about, dotting your I's, crossing your T's, making sure you're kind of aware of every little thing, making sure you're following the process, doing due diligence, all those types of things. So it kind of makes sense if this is someone kind of lurking in the shadows, just watching your back, making sure you've done everything correct, done everything right. I'm actually going to slide those over. Let me grab the book. Hold on. I'm super interested in this goblin card. We get to learn together. I love it. Right here, so goblins. Fear is an illusion. Choose love today. Forgive yourself and others. Goblins are born when you're wounded and something essential is lost in that experience. From that point on, as you forget your wholeness, they remain with you in the shadows, there to remind you of what brought them into being. By mimicking your own voice, tricking you into believing you're unworthy, victimized, or unlovable, they hold you hostage through low self-worth, sabotage, and the feeling that you're lacking what you need. Which we already know is not the case, right? We already know you're tuned in, you're manifesting this wish, there's support behind you, there's blessings behind you. Again, it's kind of emphasizing this details about making sure you're just do everything right, do everything correctly, do all the steps you need to, just be very aware. Let me finish this section. If goblins pay you a visit, know that they represent the shadow of your own self or someone else's, and that they are leading you into a potentially reactive situation. A goblin's cards appear in an opportunity for growth. However, and a signal that you must love yourself. No human is without flaws. The goblin's message is that you must release sentiments and negative self-talk. Within you is the spark of the divine. Ask Spirit to help heal you. Boom. Miracles can and do happen. Oh, I need better light in here. Let go of the negativity. Wonderful. I just want to do a quick peek on, where is it? Is it? Oh, no. I'm just looking at, here we go, Moonlight. Your intuition allows you to see beyond the mundane, logical, and analytical. Follow it. Yep. Totally. And that's that wisdom I was talking about, that Akashic records, that hidden wisdom. Again, coming through you possibly through dreams in the evening, but anytime you go within, right? Meditating. So beautiful downloads coming to you, Capricorn. And then this goblin energy definitely could be external, definitely could be someone being a little shady apes, and I feel that's a little more relevant. But for some of you, if it is personal, if these are your own demons, your own shadow work, again, details, with the details card coming up, especially in this context, it makes me want to tell you, look at reality, look at the physical, right? Because whatever these voices are telling you, trying to make you feel, or when you start having that self-talk that's like, oh, you can't do this, it hasn't happened, so it's never going to, you're not good enough, you're not capable, if you're not smart enough, all those things. Look at the details. You have physical examples to disprove these voices. This is so much stronger, right? So if you are feeling some of that, know that it's not the case, and it's just presenting you a moment to really up your awareness and be like, you know what? No, that's not true. I have done this. I can do this. I'm capable of this. And it is card number 5. So there is change coming as well. Let's get into your tarot, shall we? I do this every reading. The shuffle, the air from the shuffle messes with the oracle cards. Drives me crazy. I need them at least in a line. Okay, Spirit, what messages do we have? Oh, first card flew right on top of the goblins. Look at that. Okay, let's get a few more before we get into that. Oh, I don't know. Maybe they want us to talk about that one first. Maybe they do. All right, that's what we'll do. Six of Pentacles, being in the flow, being open, being generous. To me, this, especially for those of you where this is internal, where this is that self, I'm going to leave those two together. That like negative self-talk, or where you start doubting yourself and believing you can't, or telling yourself you can't. This Six of Pentacles is about being in flow. And there is a strong kind of just feeling of unconditionally loving energy, right? Because this energy is giving, it's receptive, it's open, right? So not only am I letting things come in, I'm also sharing of myself, whether it's, you know, in the card, it always shows like resources where it's like coins, but this could be time, this could be compassion, right? This could be just being generous in so many different ways. But again, it's that flow of being open to things and allowing things to move. That's where this is coming from. And then you had Three of Pentacles fall out right next to that. So again, this is support, this is teamwork, this is collaboration. So if this is happening in a work setting where, you know, these goblins are messing with you, again, more physical proof that there are people there you can work with, your coworkers, your support team. But no matter what, this is collaboration in any way. So this could be applied to many different things. And then we also have the Eight of Swords, feeling trapped. But again, this is the illusion of being trapped. Because here with these details, we know we have proof, right? We're just being told this story that's telling us we're stuck in this little circle of swords that we can't get out. But it's not the case. It is an illusion. It is a trick. I would also say, you can see in this particular deck, they've put, I want to say it's a vulture. Yeah, I think it's a vulture on this top of this branch. So there's support around you as well. You're not in this alone. You are not by yourself. So if you open up, if you ask, hey, I'm struggling with this, can you help me? Or, you know, this is something I've been thinking about. What do you think, right? There is support around you if you look for it. Yep. And this is a totally different direction than where I thought this reading was going to go. This may even have to do with this wish, this intention you're putting out as well, as I kind of think about this. So yes, I'm applying this to a physical situation, but even your manifestations, there could definitely be support, and it may even be unseen, right? Because you can see in the 8, the woman is blindfolded. So it could be support that you don't even see, whether it's a friend doing something on your behalf that you're not aware of, or spirit kind of stepping in and helping. What do we have here? We have the Two of Pentacles with Temperance. So another card of kind of just being in the flow. The twos always have this energy of having to make a choice, right? You have to decide to do something. And here the decision is really just to be open, to flow. Like, I mean, these two cards could not be any better suited together. Making the choice to be open, to be receptive, to be willing to try different things, to just kind of go with the rhythm. And then really allowing that to happen. So there's the decision to do it, and then the act of doing it together in this reading. So be open, flow, right? But you also have to be gentle to yourself as well, right? And you know, as a fellow cardinal sign, sometimes we can be really hard on ourselves, right? Because we always just want to keep doing and driving and jumping from thing to thing, and we just want to keep that momentum going. Sometimes when the momentum is slow, or sometimes when there is no momentum, that, you know, is just hard for us to deal with, you know, at any given moment. And then sometimes we start to get in our heads about it and overthink it and assign meanings to it that doesn't actually mean anything. Temperance is all about divine timing. Like I said, there's support, there's help there. This is the help that we cannot see, right? This is your guides, this are your spirit. You know, wherever you put your faith, there's definitely help there, and there's some divine timing kind of working itself out. So especially if you made any intentions for the new moon last night, definitely know that they were heard, they were received, and again, things are happening in the background. Seven of Wands, a card of independence, right, and strength. This particular deck shows it very, I don't want to say negatively, it's slightly different. So here it's a little bit more, it looks more like a block where there's these forces that are trying to stop you and trying to get in your way, right? But again, you still hold your torch high. You are still standing up. You are still standing up for yourself and owning your path. No matter how creepy it gets, no matter how fearful it gets, there is this need to kind of have faith. Oh, excuse me. Totally, still early morning for me. I just woke up, so forgive me for that. But again, not the star card, but you need to have faith and trust in this divine plan, in this divine timing. There is divine support and divine intelligence working behind the scenes for you. So as far as on this earthly realm, if you're trying to, connect with a certain person, if you're trying to get maybe a new business thing off the ground, or you're trying to build more success in a current job, and it just feels like there's so many hurdles, there's so many things in the way, or slowing things down, or even preventing things, know that they won't be there forever. Know that there are already efforts being made to shift that and move it out. There's so many things happening that you don't even know about. Bottom of the deck right now is the Five of Cups. So again, crying over spilt milk when there's still some blessings in there, right? There's still those 2 cups behind you. There's still something going on. There's still growth. There's still abundance. There's still gifts. Knight of Wands, again, following those impulses, not backing down, not straying away from your plan, your vision, right? Because even, same thing with the Seven of Wands. There's this energy of owning your own path, right? It's very independent. It's not giving in to the outside, not giving in to naysayers or those negative thoughts or anything that's telling you no, 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 no. Don't listen to them. Do not listen to them. Follow your instincts, follow your impulses. Same thing that's kind of going on with the Six of Pentacles, right? Obviously not as active, but being receptive and allowing and flowing, right? And giving of yourself, no matter what fears or doubts are happening, just be open, be giving, let it flow, right? Because no matter what, even if you cut off one of those passages, whether it's receiving or giving, if you cut one off, it's going to affect the other. So if you're trying to receive and bring something in, you still also have to have flow, right? Going out. So again, lots of trust going on, Capricorn, lots of trust. And I will say, especially having the wishing well come out first, knowing that you've been working on this intention, knowing you've cast it out, and then also knowing it's been heard. You know it's happening, you know it's coming. It's Temperance, huh? That's not Temperance. How did you? We're taking it. So High Priestess, intuition. Also channeling that moon energy with the moonlight, right? Also a card of divine wisdom. So I would say intuition right now, Capricorn, huge for you. Huge. Not only is it being heightened and elevated, you're also being told to trust it, right? With the Knight of Wands, right? Because that's instinctual. It's a little more primal. So if your gut is telling you to go do this, if you're that feeling in the pit of your stomach is like, I need to do this. I know it's not working, but I can't give up. This is the thing I'm supposed to do. Yes, that is the thing you need to do. And if you're feeling lost and confused, which I don't think you are, but if you're confused about how you're going forward, again, tap into your higher self. Meditate, do yoga, get out of your head and really kind of connect in. Ace of Cups. So we could be talking about a new relationship for some of you, right? This totally could be some new love for you guys out there. And I do say new love because it's an ace, right? So it's not the rekindling of, it's not a past person coming back. This is brand new love. For the rest of you where this isn't love and you're not looking for a relationship, although you still should be receptive, this Ace of Pentacles is also self-love. So we talked about this with the Goblin, right? So this is a strengthening of your own emotional well-being and how you love yourself and how you treat yourself. Ooh. You know what, let's go through bottom of the deck because I kind of feel like that's the majority of it. So we have 5 of Wands and 7 of Swords coming out on the bottom. So all this conflict about self, this may be some self-sabotaging energies here coming up. Then we have the Hanged Man and the Devil, so going within to face our demons, to face what holds us back, what keeps us stuck. And then emerging, yes, emerging with truth and clarity with this Ace of Swords. And also being master of the emotions here with the King of Cups, right? Not letting our fears, our sadness, our doubts mess with us and hold us back and limit us. Oh, that's right. I was looking for the 5 of Cups. It was on the bottom of the deck. But it's the same thing with the Five of Cups. It's this overwhelming sadness and sense of loss that keeps us from moving forward, that keeps us from healing, right? So lots of inner work going on for a lot of you Capricorns. For those of you ahead of the game where you're already in this flow, stay there. That's exactly what the message is. You want to be in this flow. You want to be receptive. And, really check over those details, whether it's for these self-doubt issues, if this is people surrounding you, just make sure you're doing everything, which you already do, so continue to do it, but just make sure you're doing everything by the book, everything, you're doing all the little steps, even the little mini things in between. Follow those protocols, because this is on its way. Love. And then for some of you, new love. This is always exciting. This is exciting. But regardless, for all of you, whether we're talking about love or not, this is a huge level up of self. But it's a version of you that also is open. So not only are you powerful and grounded in self, you also know how to take that and impact other people, right? That's why this 6 is so important. So it is strengthening self and confidence in self and belief in self so that it can be shared and sent outward. And again, that creates that flow. So as things go out, this manifestation is also coming in, right? So it's creating this nice little loop, this nice little circle, right? And again, because it's about owning your path and knowing the direction, knowing what you're meant to do, supposed to do, want to do, all those things. So beautiful reading. I am going to wrap it up there, Capricorn. I'm also going to get me some water. But I love you guys. Thank you as always for all your love and support. If you like this video, be sure, I'd appreciate it if you could drop a comment down below, hit the thumbs up button. If you're not already and would like to, hit that subscribe button and join our crew here. We get together every week. Hopefully next week I'll sort out something a little, I don't know, we'll see. We'll see what happens for next week's filming. But I love you guys. Take care. Stay safe out there. And I will see you in your next video. Bye.